Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your friendly host, Airsoft Al, and I'm here with an update that I'm sure a lot of you are probably going to be either happy about, or upset about, or just are indifferent. But let me just go ahead and say this now. A little update for 2021. First off, video content. Let me go ahead and give you an update on the actual computer situation. For those of you who don't know, my cat, which is currently on my bed. Hello, Isis. Isis! Say hello to the folks. Say hello to the camera. Say hello. Isis. Isis. Say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera, Isis. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Yeah, she's not really one for the camera. But either way, though. So Isis here decided to spill water on my laptop, which is currently this right here, my old laptop, which I'm hoping to save the hard drive on. Hoping the hard drive is savable. But either way, though, the big thing is that I'm going to try and get a Chromebook. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to blow up in the comments section with either good things or bad things about the Chromebook. I don't care. I've looked at everything. I've looked at affordability. I've looked at everything else in between. And a laptop is the smart option right now because, well, it's just the smart option for me right now. And my little brothers actually have Chromebooks, and they, from what I've observed, have worked really well for them. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and look at a Chromebook and see what I can do. That is the computer situation. As a whole, I'm going to be stepping away from YouTube after this month. Now, the reason I'm stepping away from YouTube for a month, at the end of this month, is because I personally believe that I've strayed from my core values. When I started this channel, I started as shits and giggles back in college, so I could do like little slideshows, things like that. You can actually find those earlier videos up on my channel, like the very first two videos up on my channel, which was extremely amateur. And even when I started getting into Airsoft, I didn't really take it that seriously. I just treated it like a game, I treated it like a hobby, and I was happy with it. I could let my creativity just kind of go where I wanted it to go. But I kind of noticed something recently. Once the coof hit and 2020 really started coming out ahead, I started noticing that I was slowly creeping away from my core values. I was slowly creeping away from why I do what I do. I started noticing this after I actually lost the laptop. I started noticing, even when I had the laptop, that I was just tired. I was just sluggish. I didn't have that creative spark. Even when I do these videos, like the try videos, things like that, I just don't have that spark. And you can tell. A lot of you have actually seen, even kind of called me out on it a lot in DMs or private messages. But the big thing is that I've let some influences and some people who are very toxic into my life that I need to start slowly coming away from. I need to start reevaluating my life. I need to do some serious soul searching. I need to, in a sense, start really thinking about my life and YouTube, essentially, because I lost my spark. I need to get that spark back. I need to find my center. I need to find my core. I need to find that thing that made me smile every time I turned on the camera, that made me happy I turned on the camera. I need to find what made me me. What made me want to do YouTube in the first place for fun. And I just need to find that spark. Now, that doesn't mean I'm stopping YouTube. It just means I need some time to do some soul searching, to restructure the channel and start really taking a hard look at myself and my life and at everything I do. And there are some personal things I need to work out. Now, those personal issues I don't want to bring onto the channel. I want to keep the channel as fun and happy and honest as possible. But the big thing, I think a lot of you are going to ask me, is why am I doing this? It's because I realized every time I ended a video, before I didn't say, hey, could you subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, all that. Before, I just said, thank you for watching, goodbye, or, you know, just didn't even have a send-off. I just let you guys decide, because that's kind of one of my core values that I'm afraid I'm stepping away from, is I'm not trying to force people to do what they don't want to do. when I started doing the reviews and things like that, I went into the mindset of, I'm just giving my opinion. And if people want to watch my opinion, that's fine. If people don't like my opinion, that's fine. If people like my opinion, that's fine. But I went into it knowing I didn't want to be like a stereotypical YouTube and say, hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. I didn't want to be that stereotype YouTuber. I just wanted to be someone who is genuine and honest and sort of someone you can talk to and be like that friend that you know who's just easygoing and just... yeah. And I'm afraid I've stepped away from that. And I don't like it. It makes me feel disingenuous. It makes me feel unhonest. It makes me... every time I think about it, I feel like a little bit of my own creativity, a little bit of my own self has died a little bit. A little bit of my core self has just went away. And that's kind of one of the reasons I want to do a little bit of soul searching for myself. I need to step away from this, is so I can get back to what I did, what made my channel actually what it is. Now, it doesn't mean I'm stepping away from a lot of things. There are some elements that I want to keep, such as the idea of actually making my channel the place where a lot of my friends who want to start doing YouTube can post. A lot of places where, if people want to contact me and be like, hey, I want to work with you, I can be like, hey, you know what, that's fine. Because that is one of my other core values, is I want to work with people. I want to actually be friendly. I want to actually be that voice of positivity and reason in our very very elitist and very crazy hobby right now. And I just need to step away. I just need to take time and just reevaluate things. Some things are going to change in 2021, and some things are going to stay the same. But the one thing that isn't going to change is me. The only thing that'll change about me, however, like a small thing, is just getting back to what I am. My core philosophy, my core values, and what made me, me. So until January ends, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching. And as always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see all you next time. Thank you for sticking with me for this long, and to many of you who I have snapped at, or I may have made a rude comment at, I am sorry. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen.